if we're coming down to them dog days, and we're sitting there at 6-3, top of the division, Tony, I love you, man, but nah, you gotta roll with the hot hand. I'm a firm believer in that. Roll with the hot hand. Perfect example, the Doug Flutie situation. Doug Flutie came and worked his ass off. The quarterback that they got from Jacksonville, I forgot his name. I think his name was Johnson. Johnson went down, Flutie stepped up, balled out. Come playoff time, because Johnson was the $1 million guy, the high dollar guy, ownership and Wade Phillips, even though Doug Flutie had said it really wasn't Wade Phillips' decision to sit Flutie, put Johnson back in the game. I think it was a week, I can't remember which week it was that they played Johnson. And of course he had a very solid game. I think they won that game 31-6 if my memory serves me correctly. And in the playoffs, they decided to bench the hot hand, which was Doug Flutie, and play Johnson. And they lost. And there's so many franchises that do that, man. You will have somebody coming off the bench. I mean, NBA. I've seen it in Major League Baseball. But it's especially in the NBA. But when you have the hot hand rolling, do you continue to rock with them? Or do you sit them down and bring in your $1 million baby? I am all about rolling with the hot hand. And if Prescott comes in and continue to look the way he's been looking in this offseason, in the preseason, and carry this over to the regular season, my personal opinion, the tables has now turned. So Cowboy fans, as I mentioned before, this is not going to be lengthy. I just wanted to get a little stuff off my chest. We already at 17 minutes. Jesus, I didn't know it was that long. What do you guys do? I mean, let me know. Hit me up on Twitter. I'm on Twitter as we speak. That's BS Podcast 864. That is BS Podcast 864 on Twitter. Or you can email me podcastingbs@gmail.com. I just want to know what you guys think. What are we to do? How do you guys feel? Do you feel like the sky's caving in right now? Is this another oh no moment? I'm sure most of you, like myself, I can hear Stephen A. voice. I can absolutely hear it at this time. Accident waiting to happen. The Dallas Cowboys are an accident waiting to happen. I can hear it. It's getting on my damn nerves right now. Because he's absolutely correct. It never freaking fails. There's always something that is dooming this Dallas Cowboy team. Always, man. I don't know what is going on. We just are one of the worst luck teams in NFL history as of late. And I mean, Tony, if this is the end of Tony, it's been interesting, my man. I mean, Tony, me and you go all the way back to the fumble. Doing the kick that could have had us beat the Seattle Seahawks and extend our playoff run, but you fumbled the ball. You did try to run it in, but was tackled. I mean, opening night against the Jets, where we pretty much had the game in hand, but you threw an interception right to Darrelle Revis. Thanksgiving night. Don't remember how many interceptions you threw to Carolina Panthers. But I tell you what, Tony Romo is a tough SOB. Despite all his flaws, Tony wants to be on the field. And I'm pretty sure he's going to do everything possible to get back on the field this time around. One, to be out there for the sake of his team. Two, because he is a competitor. But three, and most importantly, Tony knows his damn job is on the line. I don't think Jerry doesn't want to bench Tony at all. But sometimes you just don't have a choice. Sometimes you're just a quarterback out of Michigan away. I'm not saying Prescott is Tom Brady by any stretch of the imagination. But sometimes Joe Montana gets old and Steve Young comes around. Randall Cunningham birthday comes around and Dante Culpepper pops up. Sometimes you're a Geno Smith punch in the face for Fitzgerald comes out of nowhere. Things happen, man. It's life. It's a tough life, especially as a Dallas Cowboy fan, but it's life nevertheless. And I know I've just been rambling on for about 20 minutes. Jesus, didn't know it was that long. I just got a lot on my chest and I wanted to talk to you guys. We're family. We're Cowboy Nation. You guys, let me know what you think about the situation. What we're going to do. Where do we go from here? Who are we going to get to back up Prescott? Showers is not ready for the limelight. Not yet. He's been solid. Or maybe he is, because from an athletic standpoint, they're similar. And most of the plays, some of the bootlegs, the naked boots that you run with a Prescott, maybe you can continue to run with Showers. Cowboy fans, Michael Vick's still out there. Might want to hide some of your poodles and pit bulls, but he's still available. Still around. Do they trade for a quarterback? For a backup, that is. Don't know who you would trade for. I know I was really, hoping for Nick Foles. I think Nick Foles just got the short end of the stick over there in St. Louis, but so did the entire city of St. Louis. So I don't know what's going to happen from here. We are about to find out, Dallas Cowboy fans. As they say on the streets, shit just got real. Tony Romo went down and we got a rookie QB. I am very more comfortable with Prescott than I am with Matt Moore. Way more. No pun intended. So let's see where we go from here, man. Just wanted to get this off my chest. Tomorrow on Enough with the BS podcast is going to be me and my brother. We're going to be back at it. Kicking ass and taking names. We got a lot to talk about, man. It's so much stuff that went down in sports this week. Of course, we're going to talk more about Romo, Prescott, and Zeke. Zeke and his trailblazing self. Definitely going to discuss him. What you guys think about Joey Bosa? He was almost Dallas Cowboy. A lot of you guys wanted him. I didn't. I wanted absolutely no part of him. I don't like meatheads. He was a problem in Ohio State. He's a problem now. Could be a Dallas Cowboy next year, because if he decides to go back to the draft, I'm almost 120% certain that his stock has plummeted. Owners stick together. He won't. I don't think he'll be a first round pick next year. It could be a desperate team that's in desperate need for a pass rusher. You never know with some of these teams. But yeah, we're going to discuss Joey Bosa. I'm going to discuss D-Wade losing his cousin. Prayers go out to you, Dwayne Wade. What do you guys think about Donald Trump trying to use Dwayne Wade name as pretty much as publicity to let us black people know that we're still not safe in the streets? And the example he used was the death of Dwayne Wade's cousin. Might throw a little WWE talk in tomorrow. Conor McGregor, as he, roasted the entire WWE locker room. Might throw that in. Got a lot of stuff, man. Melo walking around in his bathrobe attire. No, I'm not gonna talk about Melo. Melo is a gold medalist. Congratulations, Carmelo Anthony. You won't get any hatred from me. But yeah, Hope Solo getting suspended for 6 months for talking trash. You guys agree with that? Let me know. Let's keep the discussion going. Hope you guys enjoyed this live show. I might do this from time to time, mostly on Saturdays. Something big pops up, I'm just gonna hop on here, man. Start talking to you guys. Get a feel for the world. All our regular listeners, thank you as always for tuning in. I love you guys to death. You guys are awesome. Germany listeners, Mexico, everybody here in the States, Cali, Jersey, New York, South Carolina, North Carolina, Texas, Minnesota, Maine. Had a couple in the Boston area. You guys made me continue to do what I do. And I'm trying, guys. Going back to school for broadcast journalism to improve my craft. Just for you, because you motivated me to go back to school to become a better radio personality. So I wanted to thank you guys just for the push. Just for giving me the confidence to actually go back to school and, make this a better production for you. But that's all I got for today. Just wanted to speak to Cowboy Nation a little bit. Guys, keep your head up, man. The division is not that great. It's really not. No matter what Josh Norman goofy ass gotta say about it, it's not that great. We're gonna be fine. Think about it. All we needed to win is 8 games. 8 or 9 games, we in there, boys. That's it. We got it. Maybe. Please. I hope so. Washington, they're overrated, guys. Don't worry about them. Odell Beckham is too busy making these questionable videos to even focus about his football craft. They still don't have a running game over there in New York. Yeah, they sort of upgraded on defense. They spent, $2.8 billion just to upgrade. Will it help? Maybe. And Philly is Philly. They're not even worth talking about. Joke over there in Philly. Guys, we're fine, man. 8 games. But we cannot have that 1-13 record without Romo anymore. Dak, we need you, buddy. Step it up. Continue to ball out. But I hope you guys enjoyed the live broadcast. I'm about to go back to chilling, man. It's Saturday. I don't feel like talking all day. Take it easy. Love speaking with you guys. Enough with the BS podcast. I'm out.